Hey everyone, welcome to my Geek Rant. So today I'm going to be talking about Kanan number 4, Marvel's new comic for the character that we know from Rebels. So I actually thought that the cliffhanger at the beginning of this comic was kind of expected. This comic kind of felt a little bit redundant. I felt the aspects of the story of like basically Caleb is devolving into Kanan because now he has to strip away his, his Jedi ways. And I think we kind of already got that in some of the previous comics. We get that he has to change, that he has to be no longer a Jedi. He has to be like this kind of criminal. He has to live for himself. He has to fend for himself. I think we got that already. And I thought we were going to move forward at this point. I thought we were going to get some more storylines, which kind of in a sense that we are getting, but I don't feel like it was as... I don't think it's happening as fast as I would like it to, but that being said, I really like this comic book a whole lot. Again, the art in this comic is just really good to me. The artist does very well with having different perspectives in the panel, whether it's like a low angle, a high angle, mid angle. He uses them and plays to them very well to set the mood for that scene or what he's trying to convey. He has a very good eye for perspective, and his color palette again is just really well done. And his expressions on the faces and then the poses are really strong, and I think the art in this is really well done. And just not even that, even the writing itself is really good. There's a perfect marriage between the writing and the art in a way that none of the other Star Wars comics have really done for me. Aside from this one, I think this one is just doing it extremely well, and it keeps doing that, and it's no different for this comic in particular. I did like the aspect with at the end of the comic when Caleb was going for his lightsaber because of his old habits. It just shows that, yeah, he has to be this new guy, and he's doing very well at becoming this new guy. He even says he's kind of likes being like a criminal and stealing stuff and doing these scams, but deep down he still has these Jedi roots ingrained in him. And yeah, and then he says like throughout the comic he's wondering if Deepa Billaba would ever like be mad at him because of what he's doing, or is it something that he should be doing because she told him to run and all that. But I think that was an interesting question for him to bring up, and for him to say like who's his friend, like is this Casimir guy really his friend? Like he thought he was this traitor, but then he realizes like, oh no, this guy is the best I've got in the galaxy. So I thought that was pretty good. But that's pretty much it. I did want to make a little comment about the stormtroopers, or I should say the clone troopers. They're still clone troopers right now. They're like psychotic. Yeah, I know that they had the whole switch with the Order 66, but they like are gun-ho about killing Caleb, and it's like, what the heck? Like, why are they so like, they seem like Order 66 did more than just like they like set out the Django and all the clone troopers, and now they're all like these murderous bastards now. And I mean they're the villains of this comic book, so that's what would need to be there. But I just felt like the turn was so quick. Like we saw them like making jokes with Caleb or Kanan beforehand, and now like they're like that. The one thing they want to do is like execute him. So I thought that. I mean I guess that's how it has to be. But it was just shocking for me to read that and like I guess see that, yeah, the clone troopers are out to kill some Jedi. So while I do feel the story is retreading some of the previous things we've already seen in the comic, I still find it to be a joy to consume for my eyes, for just my intellect. Like while looking at the art and reading the words and how they supplement each other and how they complement each other, I think was done very well. And yeah, my interest has kind of peaked, I would say. It's kind of stagnant, not as a slight against the comic, but there wasn't anything in here that really shocked me or really brought out an emotion in me, I guess. But I guess every comic can't do that, of course. You gotta say that for the big moments, but still, it's a solid read. I would recommend it to you guys. But that's it. Peace, love, and may the force be with you always.
Luke's open and calm mind allowed for a more adaptable fighting style, while Anakin's reliance on talent and aggression was a bit more rigid.
No, why are you mowing your lawn right now? I'm recording a Let's Play.